Hello YouTube, my name is Chris. I'm the leader of Team Dark Legacy. Here to show off the first deck list for the channel, my Chaos Dragons. This is pretty close to my friend's build, who got to top 4 locals. I'll just leave it at that because, to be honest, I didn't want to participate, and because I wasn't quite ready, I didn't get the cards. I just mostly wanted to trade it. But without further ado, without wasting time, let's get to the deck. I will say I got my friend into the Chaos Dragons, but he made them, his own. So, but anyway. 3 Darkness Metal Dragons. It makes me wonder why people run only 2, when I think 3 would be mandatory. I mean, it helps special summon to swarm your field. It's a Dark Dragon, and even if you only need 2, you could use the 3rd one for banishment. So, why people only run 3 Darkness Metal Dragons is beyond me. But, anyway, we have ourselves 3-life Pulsar Dragon. He is the main, second main dragon of the deck. You can just special summon him in so many ways, and you can use him, just crazy. You can use him for Synchro, Exceeds, whatever, provided you have a rank 6. But, I mean, this guy is just so good and so usable in this deck, it's ridiculous. 3 Eclipse Wyvern. I'm thinking of putting it down to 2, because I really don't think you need 3, but he is nice to have, to say the least. He is a very nice dragon to have. You can search through your deck for Darkness Metals, Dark Arm, and Judgment Dragon, which helps. And he's a nice 1600 attacker, which isn't too bad. But you mostly want to use him for searching or summoning Darkness Metal Dragon, or whatever monster you may need. So that's just Eclipse Wyvern. 3 Chaos Sorcerer. Yes, they are all gold rared. But it makes me. This is another card that makes me wonder why people only run it at 1 or 2. I think 3 is the best because not only are you just going through your graveyard so fast, but even if you mill one of these, you'll have another, and he's a dark monster. You can use it for banishment. And, he can get rid of so many threats like Zenmanes, Utopia, and whatnot. So he's just a very versatile card, and it makes me wonder why people only run him at 1 or 2. 3 Lilas. Since the deck only runs 6 spell cards, at least in my version, and none of those spells are missile space, you kind of need to find another way to destroy spells and traps. And that's where Lila comes in. Not only is she a nice 4-star light 1700 attacker, but since she's a light sworn, she mills and she destroys a spell or trap. And what's cool is, anyone who's a competitive player already knows Lila and how she's the warning trap of the deck, basically to lure her out, stolen warning, so you can get into bigger combos, which is always nice. So overall, Lila is just a really nice card to have. 2 Dark Flares. I can see why people run only 2. He is abusable, but he's not amazing to run at 3. But I do think 2 is good enough. With the way the game is right now, with Injectors and Windups and Dark Worlds, sort of. I just think Dark Flare Dragon is a very nice card to have, and with a 2400 attack Dark Dragon, very useful. This is both me and my friend's personal choice. Divine Dragon Apocryph. He can just help so many combos come into fruition. You can get a Pulsar Dark Flare back for banishment and to lead them to more combos that way, or you can just simply get Darkness back, banish him, and summon something else. But the amount of things that you can do with this card is just crazy, and it's surprising how no one really runs him, because he really is a useful card. Sure, it's just one of those cards that you find in the pack that's supposed to fit with the structure deck, but doesn't come with it. He is still a really good card, so if you ever think about how to increase your dark count or whatever, I would consider running him, because he's a really good card. 2 Lumina, my apology, 2 Lumina Lightsworn Summoners. A lot of people only run 1. I personally only want to run 2, because not only does it help get you through your deck so fast, but because you are running so many different Lightsworns, you can swarm the field and help mill faster with her. And not to mention the fact that they're obviously both level 3 can help you exceed for Zen Mates and Leviathan and whatnot. 2 Raikou. I'm thinking of bumping up to 3, but I really don't think 3's needed. Considering how Injectors can pop so much and, you know, how slow it is because you have to set him, but I don't know, I still like Raikou, and the fact that I get to use him finally after all this time is very nice, considering how I've never ran Lightsworns before. But, you know, Raikou is just a very nice card to have, helps you pop a card and build 3. 2 Effect Veiler, you know, it's a very useful card in this format, you know, helps stun Injectors and windups in all the popular decks out there, and helps you get a turn to do a good amount of damage, if at all possible. I don't really think you need it as 3, but I'm just trying to see how it works. 1 Blackluster, because it's a Chaos deck, it's a Chaos deck, so, you know, it's pretty obvious, it's Chaos. 1 Gores, the hand traps are mostly your way of protection. The 2 Effect Veilers and what you'll see in a bit. But, you know, Gores is just a very nice card, and since you don't run traps, it's very, and, you know, with so much popping that happens nowadays, it's easy to get this guy out on the field. So, 1 Trag, sort of the same as Gores, except if you have Future Fusion, but you take battle damage, you know, you can still summon him. And he is more abusable, because you could either you can take control of a post monster and change his level all at the same time. So, Trag is a very nice card, but only at 1. I don't really think you need 2, but 1's good enough. 1 Judgment Dragon. I run 5 different named Lightsworns in here, so it's pretty easy to get him out, but only late in the game. If you try and get him out early in the game, you're going to have trouble. So don't worry about him until the end, because he's good, but he's one of those cards you want to make a comeback with. Dark Arm, he's actually the opposite of Judgment in the sense that you can get him out early and just wreck massive amounts of ass with him. Just with Future Fusion, just mill 3 Darks, or, you know, find whatever combination you can. As long as you can get him on the field, it's very easy to do. 1 Honest, this is the last of the hand traps. He's a light monster, so if he gets milled, you know, you can banish him, but if he's in your hand, you can use him to protect your Lightsworns or Pulsar Dragon. So, Honest is a very nice card to have. 1 Jane, she's mostly used just to run over, like, powerhouses, just in case, like Thunder King Raiho, if anyone ties them in, or whatever. Or if anyone surprises me with a Gladiator-based deck, you know, that's what she's here for. And she mills 2 instead of 3, so that's nice. 1 Erin, she's mostly just here to build up the Lightsworn count for Judgment, but she could also be useful to get rid of monsters like Zen Mains and Morphin Jar and all that. So, she's a nice card. 1 Plague Spreader, just to top off the monsters. Oh my god, this guy is amazing. If you could normal summon him and get Pulsar on the field, and somehow get another level 6 on your side of the field, then you could possibly win. Just with that alone, you can't possibly win, provided you have the field. I mean, you could just do so many things with him. And this is just my personal recommendation. If you're going to run Chaos Dragons with Plague Spreader, run Void Ogre Dragon. He is like Shien of the deck. He's a Dark Dragon, level 8. Very easy to make. Just use Chaos Sorcerer or Light Pulsar and you're good. Like, seriously, this is just one of the best things you can do in the deck. That's my personal opinion, but take it as you will. Future Fusion, just to get started with the spells, there's only 6. It's a dragon deck. You're obviously going to be going for, you know, 5-headed, wherever he may be. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. But, you know, with 5-headed dragon, you know, you could just set up so many ways to kill your opponent. This is just an OTK and a single card in this deck. I mean, it's just amazing how good it is. 1 Charge of Light Brigade helps you get your Lightsworns, obviously. It helps you mill, simple as that. Allure, there's dark monsters. You can obviously use them to get through your deck, simple enough. Darkhold, Heavy Storm, and Monster Reborn, just to finish it off in terms of staples. And that is my Chaos Dragon deck. And no, I do not run Solar Recharge because, number one, I don't have the cards, and number two, my personal opinion, if you run too many spells, the chances are you're going to be milling those spells, because when I go against my teammates Cameron and Jake, my friends, you know, even I mill a spell or two, like, every so often in the duel, and that's only with 6 spells and the rest being monsters. So when it's that bad with only 6 spells, it would get a lot worse with 9 spells. So, you know, that's just something to consider. But anyways, that is my Chaos Dragon deck. I hope you guys found it informative. Got some, you know, good ideas. You know, if you guys have any questions, just, you know, just let me know. Message me, comment me. And sorry about that. It's just, it's 12:46 in the morning, tired and whatnot. So I think I'll just end it off here and, you know, let you guys, you know, do whatever. This is Chris 5 for Team Dark Legacy. Over and out.